Everybody, this is for all the chili lovers out there. It's cold out there, so I'm going to show you a very quick 10-minute chili. I'm even going to throw in and have time to do some homemade Doritos for you too. Check this out. This recipe consists of a packet of lean mince, kidney beans, brown rice, a little bit of cocoa powder, tomato puree, garlic, fresh chilies, Kaleo beef stock cubes and half a pint of water. And for the Doritos you're going to need gluten-free wraps. Oh, and an onion. One wet onion. What I'm going to do is preheat your oven to 250 degrees, so you want this quite hot. You roughly chop your red onion, your clove of garlic and all 4 chilies, depending on how hot you like it. You can do it how you like. Smoking pan, you don't need to put any oil in it at this stage because you're going to throw your mince straight in. You're going to have all that natural fat come out of the mince in a moment anyway. Fry that till brown and we'll see you in a minute. Homemade Doritos, okay, you get your gluten-free wraps, okay, best to have them when they're frozen. I'll tell you for why in a moment. You want to cut them into quarters and then you want to cut them into quarters again. Okay, once you've done that you want to put them on a non-greased tray. Now because they're frozen, then when they start to defrost you're going to get a little bit of wetness on them, so when you stick your seasoning on of your choice, it could be salt and vinegar if you want, depending on what flavour Doritos you want. Me, I'm using just a chicken seasoning. And all you need to do now is stick these in your hot oven, like that, and they literally will take about 2 minutes. Okay, it's important as well, you see that I haven't put any grease in it at all and there's natural fats that are coming out of the mince there. When you're browning the meat, cooking the meat to start off with, it's imperative, and this is important, you need to make sure that you brown the meat, because that's what you're going to get, that's where you're going to get all the best flavour from. So keep that cooking down, you see get that nice brown colour on it. So I'll be cooking that for the next 2 minutes or so. Our mince is still browning and this is how quick it is. And there we have it. Homemade Doritos. Boom. Okay, I want to transfer all that meat, that darkened meat, into a bowl, like that. That's what you're looking for, guys. Nicely browned mince. Return your pan to the heat, okay? Now you've got your natural beef fats there. Put your onions, chilies and garlic all on the pan. Cook for about a minute. Open up your kidney beans and drain them. Okay, add in your beans. Stir for another 30 seconds. Okay, nearly ready. Watch the back of your throat, there's a lot of chilies in there, probably make you cough. Okay, so just a quick fact about kidney beans as well. They're great in they're high in fibre and they're also a good source of protein as well, so it's good for this dish. Okay, so now what you want to do is put your meat back in there and give it a good stir for 30 seconds. Next up, a good old squeeze of tomato puree. Boom. It's important to note here as well, when you're putting in your tomato puree, you need to take it off the heat. Okay, otherwise you'll burn it and make it go bitter, which obviously will be bad. Cooking that for a few minutes, now you want to add your water. And your Kaleo stock cube. Give it a stir for another minute or so. At this point you want to add in a tablespoon of cocoa powder. Give it a good stir. There we have it. 10-minute chili. Full of flavour and clean. Now to dish it up. We have it, guys, 2 fresh chilies, homemade Doritos, and you've also got quite a lot of it left. So you can freeze it, put it in your meal plan for the week. There we are, guys. Enjoy. Okay. So with 2 meals eaten, okay, you've still got a good 2 portions of chili there to go. Okay, very quickly, I haven't done this with any of my videos before, but what I'm going to just talk about very briefly is cost. Now, you can go and get good, lean beef mince for around £3.50 mark. As you can see from tonight's recipes, we've fed 4 good portions of chilli. Now a packet of brown rice will probably set you back £1, but a portion of rice for this probably costs around 8p per portion. Now Calio beef stock cubes are probably going to cost you £1, but again that's going to do a lot for you. So let's say that they cost 10p per stock cube. Tomato puree, again we're talking 8p. An onion, we're talking about 10p. Fresh chilies, all 4 chilies cost me 50p. Okay, but to be quite fair, that chili was pretty hot. Those chilies were spicy. Cocoa powder, you know, if you're going to be doing baking and stuff like that, you probably have that in the back of your cupboard. So that realistically isn't going to cost you anything. You don't have to put the cocoa powder in, but it just adds that little bit of depth of flavour for you. What else did I put in there? Garlic. Again, you can get a bulb of garlic for 25p. So all in all, for the whole recipe, you're looking about, I don't know, £4.50 realistically. And if you spread that over 4 people, you're just over £1 a meal, £1.12 or around about that per meal, which is pretty good. So on that note, good night.